It looks like a dog's breakfast. It's the sort of little details that do send you home. I feel like it's probably my time. It's not looking good. This fish is looking great. It's a shame, actually, all the nice, neat filleting's covered up and covered in jam, but I know it's in there.
Fish looks really good.
Yeah.
The pressure is full on, and it's not getting any easier. But I really want to make sure I cook this fish properly.
As I run the slice underneath the fish, I can feel that it's already pulling on the skin. So, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Need a bit more oil, Aaron?
Yeah.
A bit more oil.
Just want to make sure that it doesn't stick. So I decided to flip it over.
It's dead. Let it rest in peace. Fish looks absolutely terrible. Not how I'd like to be serving fish. I've just got to hope the other side looks a bit better, and then I can hide it on top of that side, and hopefully, so it's all about the other side now for me.
This is absolutely gutting. Like, this is the main element, and yeah, I'm in trouble. My only real hope now is that I get everything cooked perfectly, but I'm really conscious that I'm one bad cook away from it all ending right now.
Calm the nerves, steady the hand, keep moving. 20 minutes to go. You will get there. Come on.
I've never cooked a whole snapper like this before, so I'm really unsure about how I'm supposed to know if it's fully cooked. So I decided to take it out quite quickly. I don't want it to be overcooked, so I'm willing to take that risk.
Yes, I'm happy.
The fish has been on for about 6 minutes, and I feel it's pretty well cooked, so take it off.
Come on, guys. Beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, fish is looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it.
It's cooked.
Just be very gentle.
I need to start plating, but there's so many elements left to do. I don't have much time left, so I'm going to have to find a way to speed up.
Cal, you have to multitask. Come on.
Come on, let's go.
So they've got like 12, 13 minutes left.
Yes.
They've still got to dress their fish.
Yes.
Get the wedges of pumpkin out of the sous vide and obviously grilled it like yours were, that nice little char.
Yum. Good work, Nick.
Also, George has got a portion of black pudding they need to sear on the plancha. At the end of the day, they got to plate the dishes.
How long would it take you to plate up those 3 dishes carefully?
15.
Guys, you've only got 12 minutes. You need to start plating up now. 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 Come on.
Come on, Nicole, push.
Yeah.
Plating's the most important thing right now.
Yeah.
The end of a pressure test is like nothing else. It's so full on. Guys are shouting from the gantry.
Come on, guys, let's go.
You can barely hear what anyone's saying.
Make sure you've tasted everything. Let's hope it's delicious. 10 seconds to go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Time's up.
Well done, you did so well. Jesus. I think that's the hardest thing that we've had to do in the MasterChef kitchen. Does it look perfect and does it look like balls? Absolutely not. It's always the little details that send you home. Did I miss a bone when I was pin boning? Have I cooked everything perfectly? That's what I'm worried about.
What do you reckon, guys? It's pretty impressive, isn't it?
The things that catch my eye is some precision, like how that black pudding's cut or the colour of the garlic, for example.
He pulled this together in 5 minutes, to be honest, and it's not too bad. Not too bad at all.
Let's taste.
There's a little heat in there, isn't there?
For me, where the can fall down are not about technique, it's more about the flavouring. Cucumber, too hot, and the pumpkin I find very forward in vinegar.
And I think the pumpkin was undercooked.
Yeah. Salt cod's so much part of the food of the Caribbean that,
Absolutely.
that not having the salt cod is sort of, you're missing a bit of the soul.
There's some things to really love about what Callan's done. That fish, even though he's not filleted it correctly, the piece that I've got is delicious.
I'd completely agree with you on the snapper. He actually nailed the flavor. The sofrito puree is delicious. The garlic's crispy. Like, that is completely the star of this plate, 100%.
Absolutely, that's delicious, and I like the precision. I like the slight crunch on the outside of the black pudding.
Great start by a teenager and a home cook only a couple of months ago. Look what he's doing today. I mean, it's amazing stuff. Right, let's get the next Bajan fish fry in.
I'm looking at the fish and I'm really happy with the flavours on this. I did get all the elements done, but it looks like a dog's breakfast. It's the sort of little details that do send you home. I feel like it's probably my time. It's not looking good.
Aaron, if this was your last cook ever in the MasterChef kitchen, is it a good one?
The presentation on the fish is not as I'd have liked, and it's very disappointing because I'd spent a lot of time really carefully filleting the fish. I think I took the top of the black pudding a bit far as well, but I'm really happy that I've got every single element up.
You know, you've sat in front of us a couple of times in a black apron.
Yeah.
Have you run your race?
I would put my house. I don't own a house. I would honestly say, like, I'm more determined than ever that at some stage I will have my food dream of that country pub.
If you do leave today, what's the first thing you're going to cook when you get home?
I'm going to make a whole fish because I love the theatre of a whole fish and I love the flavour of it and everything else. And there's something about a whole fish you can't get from a fillet.
Aaron, we're going to taste.
Thanks very much.
Mate.
I'm so used to seeing Aaron's dishes, and they're pretty and they're delicate and they're really precise.
The pumpkin, it might not have the char that yours had.
I reckon from this angle, the pumpkin looks fantastic.
But that fish, he struggled.
Let's just taste.
Oh, my.
Spicy?
No, the spice is really nice. Aaron may not have got the look of your three dishes, right? But I kind of feel he's got the spirit of them right.
I would completely agree.
There's the right amount of heat in the cucumber. There's just a nice backbone of the habanero. The fish that I've got is nicely cooked. My mouth is singing at the moment, and, you know, fish fry should be a party.
I love the jam inside. It's
Yeah.
really, it's got guts, it's got oomph.
Yeah.
Yeah, the caramelisation on the black pudding not even and right.
But it's delicious.
That's right.
It's delicious.
Looks can be deceiving.
Yeah.
It might not be the prettiest,
Yeah.
but there's some good flavour here.
You know what? When you say fish fry, this is what I want.
If I were to have somebody represent me, this is what I want it to similarly taste like.
Right, let's get the final Bajan fish frying.
What do you reckon about the look?
I think it's the snapper that stands out. It looks like she's cooked that really, really well. Love that little crust of garlic. But the pumpkin and the black pudding just missing that bit of generosity, I think.
She's missed out on the fish floss, on the
Yep.
pumpkin, but let's taste.
Watch out for that massive bone.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Paul, what are you thinking?
Fish is well seasoned. Garlic chips great. But as good of a job as she does deboning the fish, there are plenty of like residual bones. Like she only got the frame out.
The things I like about Nicole's fish fry are the pumpkin. It's softer than Callan's.
Yeah.
I think the spice flavour on there is better.
The pumpkin's the standout dish. The vinaigrette, the pumpkin, the puree all work together. I can pick up different spices. There's textural difference, there's flavour difference between the element. You know, we've got 3 dishes. They're going to be stuff that everyone does well.
Yeah.
And there's going to be stuff where everyone maybe falters.
First up, we have to commend the 3 of you. That was one tough, long, incredible pressure test. Each of you struggled in some parts, but no one at any point gave up. You all stayed committed right to the end. And regardless of the outcome, each of you showed the determination that you need to make it in this industry. Paul, what do you think of the efforts?
I'm very, very, very proud of each and every one of you. This wasn't easy. I didn't make it easy. But it was also very real, you know? It's very indicative of how we cook at the restaurant, and I'm impressed.
Unfortunately, the reality is the reality. Despite your massive effort today, one of you is about to go home.
So, Callum, Aram, Nicole, it comes down to the dishes that you've cooked today. Aram, presentation, let's be honest, wasn't your strong suit. But you aced it with all those big flavours. Callan, yours had the sort of precision that we were looking for. But it was let down by lots of little details. Too much habanero, too much vinegar, and pumpkin that was undercooked. Nicole, your pumpkin was the standout dish. However, your fish was the opposite. And we all had bones. So, Nicole, that's why you're going home.